The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
And welcome back to High School Game Day here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Certainly glad that you've tuned in. And as always, LiUNA Labor's Local 663, who's building in Missouri, reminding us, hey, drive safely in those work zones. Those folks want to go home to their families as well. Also presented by Doak Propane in Polk County and surrounding counties. See the folks at Doak. We're back at St. Vincent High School in Perryville, Missouri with Coach Jack Rigdon, who is the athletic director there and kind enough to put the team together. Coach, thanks so much for getting this set up for us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us, Guy.
Good deal. Well, this is a LiUNA Labor's Local 663 Team of the Week segment. And the already conference champions, it's already been solidified, 18-6, coming out of the Perryville tournament, which they won, is the St. Vincent volleyball team. And, Coach, you can start right there to your right or left, depending on how your camera's set up. But tell us the young lady sitting next to you.
We have Bree Rubel. She's a senior, and she's our setter.
Bree, well, you know, we have a rule here at Missouri Sports Network. In order to become a friend of the show, you have to make 3 appearances. So you are officially a friend of the show now because you have made your 3rd appearance here on the Missouri Sports Network. Bree, tell us a little bit about what your thoughts are at this time with regards to the team. How well are you playing right now? What were some goals coming into the season? And what makes you guys as good as what you are?
I think our goals going into the season is definitely to make it back to state and very far into the postseason. We love to finish the season with a win on top. But I think right now we're definitely playing very well. Our chemistry right now, we're meshing together really well, and we're really starting to play as a team.
Tell us a little bit about, I do not know a lot about volleyball. My daughters did not play, but I have gone. I have watched the state tournament. There is so much communication going on. What is that like, and how important is that?
It's definitely one of the most important parts, I think, of volleyball, because you have to be able to know, like, who's going to pass, set, hit. It always gets, like, very loud, so you have to make sure that, like, you can understand each other, you know what you're saying, and that it's just very part of, like, the chemistry thing.
Very good. Now, why don't you tell us a little bit about the lady sitting next to you, and we'll visit with her.
So next to me is Kennedy Sissel, also a senior, and she's our right side.
Kennedy, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I am good. All right. Tell us a little bit about that position that you play and maybe what your roles and responsibilities are.
Well, I used to be a middle hitter, but then I got hurt and I was out all season last year. So this is technically my first year on varsity, and there was a right side spot open, so I started working on that and decided that I liked that spot, so that's where I ended up.
What are the differences between the two positions? What makes you like this and maybe not so much the other? Tell us a little bit about the differences between the two positions.
Middle's a lot more like blocking focused and like focusing on getting to your block back and forth on the right side and outside, and right side you just have to worry about blocking your side. And I don't really like blocking, so I decided that right side was a lot better for me.
Very good. Let's say the ball's in the air on the other side of the net. What are you paying particular attention to, and maybe what's that communication like?
Focusing on their setter and where their setter is going to set the ball to, depending on if I'm going to be blocking or if I need to pull off for defense. And then communication, just like communicating with my teammates, like, hey, tip, hit, middle, wherever the ball's going, just communicating so we're all on the same page on what's about to happen.
Kennedy, what are you doing to kind of get prepared for a match? Let's say you're playing tonight. What are you doing to kind of get prepared physically, mentally, musically? Well, I don't know what are you doing throughout the day?
I don't really have much of a routine. Just eat a good lunch and a good like snack or meal after school. That's about it.
Is there a certain snack, that you're eating?
Whatever my mom has at my house.
Okay. Very, very good. Did you have goals team goals or personal goals coming into this season?
I was just hoping to, like I said, I was hurt last year, so I didn't get to play last year, but I'm hoping that maybe we can make it back to state this year. That way I get to be with my teammates at state and get to experience what they got to experience last year.
And Kennedy, injuries, and I've dealt with several at the high school and college in my time as an athlete. I found that I kind of learned because I had to sit and watch. So I was kind of watching it through a different eye. What did you learn about yourself and about the sport having to watch it from the sideline?
I didn't hear what you said.
Guy, do you mind repeating
Sorry,
that?
I couldn't hear that.
Oh, okay. What did you learn about yourself and maybe even the sport having to watch it from the sideline because of your injury?
Oh, I learned a lot about teamness and how to be a better teammate. So obviously it's hard to sit on the sidelines and watch all that happen and you get to miss out on the excitement, but I learned a lot about how to be a better teammate and how to support my teammates even when I'm not part of the action. And I think it helped me learn to be a better teammate.
Now, being a senior, halfway through your senior year, have you made any decision with regards to next year what you're going to be doing?
I don't think I'm going to play a sport or anything in college. I plan to go to Mizzou and study psychology and then go to law school once I graduate Mizzou.
Oh, very cool. Is there a background in your family? Is there someone else who's done that, maybe taken that same path?
No.
Okay. Very good. Well, Kennedy, on behalf of LiUNA Labor's Local 663, congratulations for being part of the Team of the Week.
Thank you.
All right, Kennedy, who's next?
This is Elena Cates.
Elena, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Now, you're a middle hitter.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? So you
Yeah.
didn't think I knew what that stuff meant, but tell us a little bit about that position and what your roles are.
I've been playing middle since grade school. It's kind of the only position that I've ever been thrown into other than outside, which I've also been doing some here recently during the season. For me, it's a lot of reading the ball and knowing where it's going to be and how to time myself to get there to be able to shut down someone hitting.
What are you doing throughout the day to kind of get prepared mentally and physically for a match?
For me, I really like to watch film. I'm big on watching film. And then my pregame meal is always a cheeseburger from Sonic and french fries. So it's been like that for 2 years now.
Very good. Have you always been a middle hitter?
Yes. Since I was really young, I've always been one of the taller girls out of my classmates. So when you're younger, height really matters. So they threw me in the middle, and that was that.
All right. Very good. Now, Elaine, if you could get in a time machine and go back to that 7th or 8th grader, Elena Cates, and give her some advice based on what you know now as a senior, what advice would you give yourself? I mean, would it be get in the weight room more? Would it be get in the classroom more? What advice would you give yourself?
I think for me, I would tell my younger self to not let people who are negative on you really affect the way you play, because at the end of the day, you're better than people think you are, and you're as best as you make yourself. So just keep working hard and don't give up.
And one final question, Elena, what games or matches were you looking particularly forward to coming into this season? What maybe a rivalry, maybe it's someone you know on the other team? What matches were you looking forward to?
Definitely our Hope game, which is playing our hometown rivals, PHS. I have a lot of friends on that team, and so getting to play them is always really special because it's good sportsmanship and high-level play.
Outstanding. Well, Elena, also congratulations on behalf of LiUNA Labor's Local 663 for being part of the Team of the Week.
Thank you.
All right. Where are we going next, Elena?
Behind me is Clara Clifton.
Clara, how are you today?
I'm good.
All right. Outside hitter?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that position and what your roles and responsibilities are.
I've been an outside hitter since last year I played, and I also played this year. And what I do is I'm either blocking or playing defense when the other team is hitting.
Very good. Now, also a senior, what do you have planned for next year?
I hope to go to a 4-year university. I'm still undecided what major.
Very good. Very good. So what are you doing to kind of get prepared for a match?
Usually I try to get a good night's rest of sleep. I like to watch film sometimes, eat a good meal before the game and at lunch. And then I like to listen to music before to get me hyped up.
Very cool. Now, being a senior, if you could go back and replay any game from your freshman year till now, and maybe it's at the Final Four, or what game would you like to go back and play over again? Maybe you had a great game, maybe your team had a great win, or it may have been a match that maybe got away from you that you'd like to go back and play over again, thinking you could win it. Are there games that you look back on would like to go and play again?
I would definitely say the game last year when we played Jefferson R7 in sectionals. We were down by 2 sets, and it was the third set, and we were down, and we ended up coming back and winning in 5 sets.
Very cool. Awesome. Very good. Do you have a favorite subject in high school? Is there a class that you really enjoy going to?
Probably math whenever I understand it.
Very good, Claire. Well, who's going to go next?
This is Callie Snurbush.
Callie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Now, you libero?
Yes.
Oh, good. I'm on a roll. Tell us a little bit about what that position's like and what your roles and responsibilities are at the libero position.
So my role is kind of to lead in the back row and to just make sure that no ball hits the floor.
Good deal. So let's say the ball's on the other side of the net in the air. What are you paying particular attention to? Is there a certain area of the court that you're watching or you're responsible for? What's going through your mind?
I'm definitely watching the hitters, reading their arms and their hand just to see if they're going to tip or swing, and then I retreat to where I'm supposed to go from there.
Okay. Were there matches coming into this season you were looking particularly forward to?
Like Alana said, definitely the Hope game. I'm really close with a bunch of those girls, and I'm excited to play them next week.
Very good. Very good. All right. Tell us a little bit about what you talked about your pregame, what you do. Is there a certain food? Do you go to Sonic? What are you doing pregame?
I'm a big fan of peanut butter sandwiches, so eat that before my game sometime. Definitely drink lots of water and a good night's rest.
Very good. Well, I tell you what, Callie, thank you for being part. Congratulations for being a LiUNA Laborers Local 663 Team of the Week.
Thank you.
Very good. And who is our last victim?
This is Kate Rubel.
Kate, how are you?
Good.
All right. See, now you've only got 2 appearances. You have to make one more appearance to become a friend of the show. So go out and set a record or something, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about the position that you play and what your roles and responsibilities are.
My role is definitely a big one. For an outside hitter, it's definitely where I place the ball. Right now, I think I'm transitioning to be a middle hitter again, which I was for my sophomore and freshman year. So that's going to be a goal of like blocking the ball, putting balls down so the blockers come to me, and then my outsides can get open.
What do you have any superstitions? You have any superstitions?
I don't wash anything during the season.
Say that again.
I don't wash like knee pads or anything during the season.
Okay. All right. That's about to be a fun bus ride. Tell us a little bit about what you do to kind of get prepared for a match.
Definitely just try to get focused, listen to music, and eat some food.
All right. Any superstitions?
Not really.
Not really. All right. All right. If you could go back and play one match over again, kind of a similar question, what match would you like to go back and play again? It may be one you got away from you, or it may be one where you had the big comeback, like was mentioned earlier.
I think our first game at state would just be a fun one to play again, just because that was just such a cool experience for all of us involved.
All right, very good. Okay, also to you, congratulations on being part of the Team of the Week and the Missouri Milestones list that you and Bree were a part of earlier today. I've got one question for all of you. You can just raise your hands. And I'm a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. And that question is, do you always wear your seatbelt? Everybody got a yes. Very good. I don't have to report anybody. Well, ladies, again, thank you for being part of the show today. Congratulations on behalf of LiUNA Laborers Local 663 for being named Team of the Week. And hey, go out and get the district championship. Go back to state. And we'll get you back on again. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
All right. Thank you, Coach Reagan. Thanks so much for setting this up.
Thanks so much for having us, guy. We appreciate it.
You bet. You guys have a great day. God bless. Good luck, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Sounds great. Thank you, guy. Appreciate you.
You're watching the Missouri Sports Network. There's high school game day on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Be safe. Be smart. We'll be here tomorrow.
Things are a little tight for Terrence right now. But they won't be for long, because Central Bank makes it easier for customers like Terrence to dream bigger.
More room would be nice.
With mortgage solutions that can open the door to more space.
That's what I'm talking about.
For his growing family.
Growing family?
Honey, guess what?
You got this, buddy.
Unplug and unlock. Road trips on easy mode. And a really big touchscreen for the biggest jams. And qualify for up to $7,500 in tax credit with the Equinox EV. Unlock the tech and the value. With the 2025 Equinox EV, America's most affordable over 315-mile range EV. And Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Whether your day starts early or goes late into the night, brings the discovery of something new, or just the work of getting it done, it's all easier with a little help. At Great Southern Bank, we understand the importance of having a trusted, reliable support team who can offer you helpful resources and smart options to make the most of what you have and build on it, with possibilities that inspire you to keep going. Find your support team at GreatSouthernBank.com. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.